I'm on my way to ComicCon. We have gas. That's a good start. We have 3/4 of a tank. I'll take it. I'm on my way to ComicCon. I'm really excited to get there and celebrate with all the people for the 10th anniversary of Coraline and also for the 80th anniversary of Superman. It's so many anniversaries, except mine, because I haven't been in a relationship in like 100 years, but whatever. That's another episode. Anyways, so I've only ever been to one real sort of convention like that, and that was in Australia. I really loved the community of people, and it was really cool to see people just get to express themselves and what they enjoy in this community. I really liked it. So I'm excited to see what San Diego has to offer. People get freaked out and tense and anxious when they're in traffic. And one of the great things about this car is that it just relaxes you because it doesn't go very fast. You kind of know that you can't do any better than you're doing, and you just sort of give over to that. And so sometimes, no matter what car I'm in, when I'm in traffic, I try to take the opportunity to think of it as like a meditation. Hashtag make the best where you are. I'm gonna make the best where I am. We're moving now, ComicCon, here we come! Oh well, I didn't meet anybody in the traffic jam, but I think we had some good philosophies. We are out of the traffic and we are still on our way to ComicCon, and now we're on the 73, which is a toll road, which I'm familiar with because this is how I get to my parents' house. But we just passed the John Wayne Airport, and it reminded me of a story I wanted to tell you. I went to Tennessee with a girlfriend of mine for a little vacation, and we had a wonderful time. It was really early morning flight, so I'd slept almost the whole way, just like kind of cramped over onto my window. And as we were getting ready to land, I finally sort of came to enough to sort of say hello to the guy next to me. And we started talking, and we only had about 20 minutes to talk because it was all about landing and getting ready to land. But in that 20 minutes, I was like, this guy's kind of cool. I really like this guy. And he said that he lived in Newport. He said he lived 10 minutes from the John Wayne Airport. He told me his name, which of course I can't remember right now. It was only his first name. I only got his first name, which like I said, I can't remember right now, but I could figure out because I told my girlfriend. And believe me, we Googled him. We tried to figure out who it was because, this is my point, I had this feeling as the plane was landing, I should ask this guy out. I should ask this guy out. I should say, like, here's my number, or would you ever want to get a drink in Orange County, or something like that. He didn't have a wedding ring, but I didn't know if he was interested or not, and I was so insecure that I didn't. So I let him get off the plane, we both went our separate ways, and I never saw him again. So every time I drive past the John Wayne Airport, which apparently he lives 10 minutes from, I think about that. I think about what a mistake it was. That I don't know what he would have said, but what I know is that I didn't give him a chance. I didn't give it a chance, and I am still single. Hashtag still single. Reasons why I'm still single. There's one, that I'm too chicken to actually ask a guy out that I think is cute or nice or interesting. He was all of those things, and I totally blew it. All right, that's my story. Whew, it's hot in here too. There's no air conditioning. Oh, gotta do that. Feel that ocean breeze. Oh, I'm so excited. Notice the car is going 35 miles an hour. We are going up a hill. That is what this car does. We are going 35 miles an hour, and that is all this car will do. I've got it floored. This really is one of my favorite things about this car, is that at some point you just have to go, this is it. This is the best I can do. I'm very aware of the cars behind me. They're not so happy that I'm only going 40 miles an hour on the freeway, but I am in the slow lane. I'm doing the best I can. And, you know, sometimes that's all you can do, and it's got to be good enough. Philosophies of the Freeway Drive to ComicCon. That's what this is called. So this is Laguna Beach, everybody. Oh my gosh, I love Laguna Beach so much. The last time I was over here with my parents, who are 83, by the way. We decided kind of last minute to go walking down the beach. So I took my shoes off. As I'm looking down at my feet, I realized, oh, my tattoo is on my foot. And I don't think my parents know that I have a tattoo. I wonder if they're gonna notice, and is that gonna be a big conversation we're gonna have? My dad goes, is that a real tattoo? And I said, yes, it is. Can you believe at 53 years old, I still have that feeling where you don't want to disappoint your parents? Anyway, and he goes, well, what does it say? And I said, well, it's Latin writing, and it's Latin for I am enough. And I think that idea of being enough, being good enough, I think it's a really universal thing that both men and women, but especially women, struggle with. And I've certainly struggled with, and it's been something I've really just tried to work on my whole life, enough to the point that when I was 46, I got a tattoo on my foot saying, I'm enough. And my dad goes, and I think they're just gonna be horrified. And my dad looks at me and he goes, I think it's sexy. And I was like, what? Okay, first of all, dad telling you anything is sexy is right away, you're like that's just, wait, your dad shouldn't be saying that. But secondly, people really surprise you, even parents. It just reminded me you can't assume you know how people are gonna react. You can't assume that people are not gonna support you or not gonna be with you. So it was a really great ending, and it all happened on that beach, right there. It's another thing I like about travel. Sometimes it just reminds you of stories in your life, things that have either been great or things that have been not so great, and it's good to take the time to reflect. And sometimes road trips are a really good place to do that. Oh my goodness, we are so close to ComicCon, and yet so far, because we're once again in traffic. Yep, the good news is we're almost in San Diego. The bad news is we're really chomping at the bit, because when you're really close and really excited, it's like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. We're gonna be there soon, and then I'm gonna get made up, and then I'm gonna go to a party, and then I'm gonna celebrate Coraline, and then we're gonna have a really good time. Stay tuned. This is a slow lane car, for sure. And I embrace that, and I honor that. Know your lane and stay in it. He doesn't know his lane because he doesn't have to stay in the lane, because he goes right through the middle of all the lanes. That's the advantage of a motorcycle.